Okay, so I want to talk about the new digital nomad. Let's see. Digital nomad visa. So many countries have this already. I think there's another. If you look at the basis, like the list of bases, like pensioners and blah blah blah, TRO. There's another thing that people, clients have come to us thinking that was like a digital nomad type of visa, but that wasn't. But now we have it, which is great. Also, I think I haven't taken a look at or I haven't received word on all the documents necessary for this visa. However, it seems doable. It seems straightforward enough. But of course, as I said, a lot of the people that are moving to Bulgaria are basically retired people who aren't getting their pension yet. So that creates a kind of a problem. Now, let me open up Digital Nomad. So this is also a new thing that was introduced this year. Um, this one, I don't think they're taking applications yet. We haven't processed any applications yet. There's no the specifics aren't out yet from what I know. Also, the I think we have to know where we apply. I mean, I think the startup department is working with this project. So we'll see what's happening there. But first, I'm gonna look at the citizenremote.com. It looks quite organized. Now let's see. Let's look at a couple of things. One of the main things I've been hearing about this visa, they've been talking about the 10% income tax. Yes, that is like a flat tax rate. They become tax residents. So that means, um, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's after all your expenses. So if you spend all your money, then you don't have anything to be taxed for. But let's see. So it says it's renewable. So it's basically the same for pretty much all the bases. You renew it every year. It means you do the same paperwork every year. As long as you don't commit a crime in Bulgaria, you'd be eligible to keep renewing every year. Go through this paperwork every year. So, now let's look at. I'm just looking at the exact requirements for the basis of digital nomad, not for actual migration, because that includes other things, but those are very easy to find online. Now, you have to have a certain uh, job is the main thing, a job outside of Bulgaria. So you're working remotely, you're getting your money from outside of Bulgaria. So some of the questions we've been asked. So the purpose of this is for you to bring your money, your foreign money, into Bulgaria and to spend it here. Um, so you shouldn't be taking any jobs that another Bulgarian would qualify for, or you shouldn't have clients that are Bulgarian. So you shouldn't be making any money from Bulgaria to spend it here, because a Bulgarian can do that, right? So the point is that you need to have your money from outside of Bulgaria. And this visa is for non-EU, so likely outside from non-EU countries. You'd be bringing in money from non-EU countries. So your company that you're working for, whether it's your company or for another company that you don't own, um, you it would have to be from a non not Bulgarian country. So some people have asked, can it be, let's say they're a national of a non-EU country, but they're hired from an EU company, a country in the EU like Germany, remotely to work remotely, and we, for now, we assume it's fine. As long as it's not Bulgaria, it's fine. Also, some websites, especially the Citizen Remote doesn't say. The Citizen Remote doesn't say anything about IT field. However, we can assume the digital nomads are mostly for IT people. And we think this is a reason why. Some informational websites, it talks about you having like an IT specific field of work. However, for now, it seems like that is not necessary as long as you're able to work remotely. Um, but and you're getting your money from outside Bulgaria, then it should be fine. Um, but we'll know. We'll know in, I guess, by the end of the year. And another thing that we know is that, uh, first of all, another thing we're waiting on, I mean, is that we need to find the specifics of actual documents that they want for you to be eligible to be a digital nomad, like status. So, I think what documents, obviously financial documents, we think one would be an employment contract, but and then another is like a statement. So statement of your pay being deposited into your bank account, so um, incoming payment in your bank statement for the last year. So now a question that we've had is that, let's say it's for the previous year. So let's say this person wants to, let's say we can start taking applications next year, and then it's June, and they want to apply June. However, they, let's say the previous year statements, is it like a calendar business year, or is it, 1 year starting like right before you apply? So if it's June, then the previous year, like 2025 June statement till, next year June, May. Would it be that, or would it be like business calendar year? So if you apply any year in the year of 2026, then you would have to do it the previous year, like 2024, January to December. This is relevant. Why? Because maybe you weren't hired in January, maybe you were hired in July, So these kind of things are, yeah, they're relevant to what would be necessary for applying for this digital nomad visa. So